Here we go. The deal is verbally agreed. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today guys, we touch on Chelsea. There is a here we go. Let's enter into the details of the story and then Roberto De Zerbi, Hansi, Erik and Hag'S. Let's jump into it together. And so guys, let me start today's video by mentioning Chelsea, and here we go. Save the name. Remember the name. Estevao Willian, born in 2007, Brazilian winger, left-footed, is joining Chelsea. Here we go. The deal is verbally agreed between Chelsea and Palmeiras. If you're following me, you remember that 2 weeks ago I told you guys that Chelsea agreed personal terms with Estevao, and despite rumors on Bayern, on other clubs, no other club entered the race because Chelsea had the player in control on the contract, on the salary, on the project. Chelsea got the green light from Willian Estevao, who is considered one of the best talents in South America and one of the best talents in the world, born in 2007, really talented player. He can bring some joy, some magic to European football. He's considered a really huge talent by people at Palmeiras. He's playing next to Hendrik, who is going to join Real Madrid and was close to Chelsea before joining Real Madrid in 2022, end of 2022, when they agreed the deal, Palmeiras and Real Madrid. And now Chelsea will bring a new Brazilian joy to Europe. The deal is agreed, from what I'm hearing, for a new proposal sent by Chelsea as expected. I told you that Chelsea were going to present a new proposal, and this proposal, after the first one rejected by Palmeiras, it was 32 million euros plus 25 in add-ons. Now Chelsea have offered 40 million euros guaranteed plus 25 in add-ons. Also, Chelsea will pay taxes of the deal. It's also expensive when it's about South American deals. We know also what happened with Hendrik and other players in the past. So Chelsea will take care of the taxes, and also the bonuses are performance related. So Palmeiras believe that this is going to be quite easy bonuses if Willian Estevao will perform at good level at Chelsea. So it's not just about trophies, Champions League, Premier League, or this kind of stuff. It's about how many games he will play, a number of goals and assists, this kind of stuff. So the bonuses are also agreed. Palmeiras believe that they will get that money in the future, and so the agreement is verbally done. Waiting to sign is never a detail, so the here we go is for the verbal agreement. We wait for the documents to be signed because the president of Palmeiras, Leila, is expected to return to Brazil soon to check all the documents and sign. At the moment, it's an agreement with the board of Palmeiras. Chelsea were on a mission. Chelsea has been at the stadium to follow Willian Estevao facing the other future Chelsea talent, Kendrick Pites. In the recent days, Chelsea were again super happy with the performance of Willian Estevao. They are following him since October, November. If you're here on the channel, guys, you remember I was telling you around November, December how Chelsea were closely monitoring this boy, and now the agreement almost done, waiting to sign. But Chelsea, with this mission in Brazil, were able to agree the deal and now ready to close the agreement also on paper. So a huge one for Chelsea. Also important to say that again, Chelsea plan is very clear to bring in this player in 2025, but from what I'm hearing, he's not going on loan to any club. He's not going with a second team. No, Willian Estevao will be considered immediately for the first team. So Chelsea want to bring this guy immediately with the team to make an impact. They believe he's super special. So this is the plan from Chelsea for Willian Estevao. And then, guys, remember that Chelsea will also bring in other players, including Kendrick Pites. So the future for Chelsea remains an important priority of the club. And then, guys, many of you asking me about Roberto De Zerbi. It's over between De Zerbi and Brighton. Today they made a statement to say goodbye to the Italian manager, who will say goodbye against Manchester United on the final game. And then what's happening with Roberto De Zerbi? At the moment, Roberto De Zerbi has not agreed anything with any club. So that's the reality. We had rumors about Bayern today, but let me clarify one crucial point. Bayern and De Zerbi was a topic in April, because in March, in April, Max Eberl was the one was really pushing to have Roberto De Zerbi. He was one of the candidates in the list, but then Bayern and De Zerbi, for different reasons, decided to leave the conversations. So between Bayern and De Zerbi was never close in the last hours, in the last days, or this month. It was something discussed in March and in April, then both parties decided to leave with the conversations. Now, Roberto De Zerbi is not going to be Bayern manager, but was never the topic today for Roberto De Zerbi. Let's see what's going to happen with other jobs. Roberto De Zerbi will be waiting for an opportunity, but he's now available for this opportunity. For Bayern, many of you asking me, Bayern will have internal talks to discuss who can be the best candidate now to replace Thomas Tuchel, whether they want to go for a young coach, that's also a possibility, or the most credible option is to go for an experienced coach, and there is still people at the club appreciating a lot Hansi Flick as potential solution. Obviously, he's German, so can be a guarantee, so the internal talk is still ongoing, but I will still keep these possibilities for Bayern job. And then, guys, many of you still asking me about Manchester United. Nothing is decided yet for the future of Erik ten Hag. Man United want to wait for the FA Cup final, but I can guarantee to you that at the end of the season, so after the FA Cup final, Manchester United will advance in internal talks to make a decision on Erik ten Hag as soon as possible, because they want to plan for the future season, of course, with new people at the club, with new people from Ineos, with the board, but the manager is going to be essential and crucial to plan for the future. So Man United will involved in the conversation, also the coach. Let's see if it's going to be Erik ten Hag or not, but there will be an internal talk also in the next days and weeks and after the FA Cup final to decide on the future of Erik ten Hag. So it's still very open. Nothing is decided one side or the other, and so everything is really possible for the future of Erik ten Hag, waiting for Manchester United to have this conversation. Obviously, this is going to have an impact also on the market, because we know Manchester United will be super busy. Many players are leaving Manchester United at the end of the season. Many players are going to join. Man United are looking for a new centre-back, could be two. Man United are looking for a new left-back. Also, Man United are busy with several positions. Obviously, a new striker. They have to decide internally whether they want to go for an experienced striker or a young striker. So the internal talk about that is still ongoing, but for sure Manchester United summer will be busy, and they are looking forward to bring in as many players as possible in several positions, obviously with financial fair play to be a crucial factor. But the manager will be involved in conversation. It doesn't mean that the manager will decide the players, but the manager will be in contact, in regular contact with the board, and whether it's Erik ten Hag or another one, they want the manager to be decided as soon as possible, because they really want to start planning for the summer transfer window and start advancing in some of the conversations. So important days ahead for Manchester United, and not only. And so, guys, let me know your thoughts on Erik ten Hag and Man United. What do you think Man United should do? Go for another coach? Confirm Erik ten Hag? Let me know your comments. But also Bayern, Roberto De Zerbi is not joining the club. And so who is your favorite candidate, with Hansi Flick still a name in the list of Bayern with others at the moment? And then Willian Estevao to Chelsea. Important signing for the future. I want to know your feedback here in the comments. Remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon with Fabrizio.